In Old Greenwich and Cost Cobb right now, homes are averaging over 103% of list price. Hot homes in Old Greenwich are going for as much as 8% above asking and going under contract in 15 days. If you have been trying to buy in Greenwich and you keep losing out, you are not doing anything wrong. The market is just moving faster than most buyers are prepared for. Today, I am breaking down exactly what is driving over-asking sales in Greenwich, which neighborhoods are the most competitive, and the specific adjustments buyers are making to actually win. I am Charles Nedder, a realtor here in Greenwich, Connecticut, and I help buyers navigate multiple offer situations every single week in this market. By the end of this video, you will understand why homes are consistently selling above list price, what that means for how you structure your offer, and the strategies that are separating the buyers who land homes from the ones who keep coming in second. So let us start with the numbers because this is not anecdotal. In the first quarter of 2026, Greenwich saw 92 single-family closings, up 18% from the same period last year. The average sale-to-list ratio across town hit 103.4%. That means on average, buyers are paying more than 3% above what the seller listed the home for. And homes are moving fast. The average days on market dropped to 75, down 31% year over year. In Old Greenwich and Cost Cobb, that number drops below 40 days. In the hottest situations, you are looking at 2 weeks from listing to contract. Now, why is this happening? It comes down to a simple supply and demand imbalance. Single-family inventory in Greenwich is sitting at about 2.5 months of supply. For condos, it is 1.6 months. A balanced market is 4 to 6 months. When there are far more qualified buyers than there are homes available, sellers have leverage and prices get pushed above asking. And this is not just a Greenwich story. The mortgage rate lock-in effect that I have talked about in other videos is keeping potential sellers on the sideline, which means new listings are not replacing the ones that sell. Every month, the pool of available homes gets a little smaller while buyer demand stays strong. Now here is where it gets interesting. Not every neighborhood in Greenwich is equally competitive. Old Greenwich and Cost Cobb are consistently the hottest markets in town. These are walkable neighborhoods with the kind of village feel that relocating families from New York prioritize. Highly rated schools, easy access to the Metro North Old Greenwich train station and Greenwich Point sandy beaches. In Old Greenwich, the average home is selling for about 2% above list and going pending in 26 days. But the most competitive homes, the ones that are well priced and well presented, are going for up to 8% above asking and pending in about 15 days. That is a completely different level of competition than you will find in backcountry or north of the post road. So the question becomes, what can you actually do about it? And there are specific strategies that work. The first and most important thing is to get fully underwritten, not just pre-approved, not just pre-qualified, but fully underwritten. In a multiple offer situation, the listing agent is going to look at the strength of your financing before anything else. A fully underwritten loan with your income and assets verified tells the seller you can close. A pre-approval or pre-qualification letter does not carry the same weight. The second strategy is to tighten your contingencies without eliminating your protections entirely. I am not telling you to waive your inspection, but there is a difference between a standard inspection contingency that gives you the right to renegotiate over every minor finding, and an informational inspection where you are simply confirming there are no major structural or safety issues. In a competitive situation, the cleaner your offer reads, the more attractive it is to the seller. The third strategy is to be decisive about timing. In this market, a home that is priced well in Old Greenwich or Cost Cobb may have multiple offers within the first weekend. If you're waiting until Tuesday to schedule a second showing, you may already be too late. That means having your agent set up alerts, touring quickly when the right property hits, and being prepared to write an offer the same day if it checks your boxes. The fourth strategy is to lead with your strongest number. This is not a market where you start low and hope to negotiate up. If you love the home and the data supports it, come in strong on your first offer. In a multiple offer situation, you may not get a second chance. Here's the bottom line. Homes in Greenwich are selling over asking because there are not enough of them, and there are too many qualified buyers competing for the same inventory. That dynamic is not changing anytime soon. But the buyers who are winning are the ones who come in prepared, financially strong, and ready to move. If you approach this market with the right strategy, you can compete and win even when the numbers feel stacked against you. If you want to put together a competitive offer strategy before your next showing, give me a call or text me at 203-524-4303. I will walk you through exactly how to position yourself in this market. I am Charles Nedder from Greenwich, Connecticut. I will see you in the next one.